This is Ford MONDEO METROSTAR Taiwan version. Hello everyone, I'm Celsius. Nice to meet you here again. Today I would like to introduce you this Taiwan exclusive Ford MONDEO METROSTAR. Do you have any idea what kind of Mondeo is this generation? Yeah, it is the third generation Mondeo based Mondeo METROSTAR. Actually, it is Taiwan exclusive because it was modified by Taiwan Ford called Ford Liu-Ho and produced in Taiwan as well. Okay, let's talk about the Mondeo. The Mondeo was presented in 1993. It was the successor from the Ford Sierra. The Ford Sierra is just merely one generation only. It has the very first and middle and after minor change. In Taiwan, we ever produced Ford Granada, Ford Cortina, but when it goes to Ford Sierra, it turns to become the import car in 1983. Okay, so at very first, the first generation Mondeo was also import car from Taiwan in 1994. And later, we got a second generation import to Taiwan as well. But after merely 1 year, it became Taiwan domestic production car. Why? We also know the Ford got one Ford policy in late 1990s. The Ford hope that we should purchase the same Ford in all the world. Before one Ford, we can see there are Japanese Ford, there are American Ford, there is European Ford, and even Australian Ford. They are all called Ford, but they are totally different. For example, the Japanese Ford is a very compact, very economic small car. But the American Ford is muscle, is big capacity, is big horsepower. It is totally different from American Ford and the Japanese Ford. The image for the Ford is a little bit chaos. So the Ford hope that we can uniform all the Ford in the world. So they call this one Ford. Actually, after we stopped to produce the Cortina, what kind of car that produced by Ford in Taiwan? That's called Ford Telstar. The Ford Telstar is definitely Japanese Ford. Its base is Mazda Capella, Mazda 626. And at the late 1990s, the Taiwan Ford produced the second generation and third generation Ford Telstar. And later, we don't have the fourth generation Telstar in Taiwan. It was replaced by the second generation Ford Mondeo. Okay, did you ever remember what's the shape of the second generation Ford Mondeo? It is very special. It is very impressive, but not many people likes that. Somebody said that design was New Age, but I don't think so. The New Age style is a little bit from the very first second generation Mondeo. Well, when second generation Mondeo comes to Taiwan in 1997, there is a very big battle for the middle-sized sedan. We have the Nissan Safiro, we got the Toyota Corona. They are all very luxury and got a very much equipment and very cheap. Well, when the Mondeo go into this market and produced in Taiwan, it has the European chassis. It got a very good performance, but not very gorgeous exterior, and the equipment is not very well. So the people don't like this car. The Taiwan Ford have to do something. So they do just one thing, to modify the second generation Mondeo. So we have the Taiwan exclusive version called Mondeo M2000. It is a big minor change for the second generation Mondeo. It has the front grille with chromed wheels and bigger bumper and beige interior with many panel in woody trim. It got very luxury. So people say, oh, this is a good car, it's a luxury car. The sales got very good in the number. Well, when the Taiwan 4 saw, oh, the third generation Mondeo looks like a new age style. The new age style is very sporty, but maybe not welcome in Taiwan. So the Taiwan 4, the Ford Liu-Ho, also modified the third generation Mondeo into the shape that we see now. They got a very much different from the original third generation Mondeo. For example, the headlamp are totally different. The original third generation Mondeo got a bigger headlamp, but the Taiwan 4 got a little bit slimmed and looks like more gorgeous. What else? The front grille are totally different. In the European model, there is no any chrome at the front grille except the ST220 after the minor change. But here, at very first, the Mondeo METROSTAR here got many chromed parts at the front grille. And you can see the engine hood is totally different in shape. At the European model, the engine hood didn't get the front grille, but the Taiwan get much modified. It turns totally different at the front engine hood. The engine hood for Taiwan version has the front grille inside. So the way to open the front hood are totally different from the Taiwan version and original European version. In the European version, if you want to open this hood, you have to get open for this logo and get your key to turn left at first and turn right and take it open. But when at this Taiwan version Mondeo METROSTAR, you just to open it as well as the normal Japanese model, just right under the driver's seat, the A pillar, and you can open this engine hood, which is much better. Because I still couldn't understand why the European model, no wonder the Focus or the Mondeo, it got such design. I couldn't understand it. It is not convenient at all. Okay, except the front grille and the headlamp, we still got different in the wheel rim. But well, the wheel rim we see now is modified to the Mondeo RS. Okay, the original Mondeo METROSTAR wheel rim is totally different design, and we got many chromes such like a door trim, such like doorknob, and we got a Gia logo right here, and there is still much different from the tail lamps. Okay, at the original European model, we got a whole red with the circle white circle at the middle. But the Taiwan version, we got the totally different design for the tail lamps, which will make people think this looks like a Mercedes-Benz. Yes, do you ever remember about that? This looks like a Mercedes-Benz C-Class or S-Class W202, W203 or W220. Actually, it is on purpose. The Taiwan Ford wants people to think this car looks like a Mercedes-Benz. Even the TVCM said this is a Mercedes-Benz like car. That's very interesting. So people saying, okay, this car got a gorgeous exterior and very good equipment inside. So this car got very good sales number at the very first. Even at the very first, this car was presented in Taiwan in June 2001. And June 2001, it got the top sales ranking in that month. People think, okay, this car got very gorgeous exterior and very good interior and very good chassis. This car combines all advantages, no matter the Japanese car and European car in this car. So this car was sold very well at very first. And you can see the interior is also totally different from its Japanese rivals. The Taiwan Ford Liu-Ho didn't pay much attention in the modify of the interior. I think maybe for the cost down, or maybe the Ford USA don't agree with that. But we can see this interior is not standard for the MONDEO METROSTAR. The owner got many upgrades from the minor change METROSTAR and ST220 and MONDEO RS. At very first, the MONDEO METROSTAR just got one color in the interior that's called beige. So the interior got very luxury. And what else? We got many woody trim at the interior for Taiwan version. And at the first, when I went to the showroom, the sales said this dashboard is imported from the German. But I don't believe it. I think this is a Taiwan domestic car. It should produce in Taiwan. Maybe it's Europe. But I have to say, this dashboard looks very exquisite. It is totally different from those Japanese rivals like Camry, like Safiro, like Mitsubishi Galant. It got a kind of European style, which will make you think totally different from the Japanese luxury. I like this style actually. And well, the Taiwan Mondeo, at very first we have the manual transmission box, but after the second generation, except the performance version like ST220, all other Mondeo get the automatic transmission box. And well, this automatic transmission box got some problem later, so the METROSTAR, the sales for the METROSTAR get dropping after the second years. This transmission box got some problem later, so it got a very big effect for this third generation Mondeo. We got a minor change for this generation Mondeo in Taiwan called Mondeo METROSTAR A+, but it didn't sell well at all. And even the fourth generation Mondeo is still still couldn't sold very well. Oh, that's a pity. And the interior is not as wide as the Japanese rivals, but I think it is enough. Well, the best advantage for this car is its chassis with the engine. This engine is 2.0 Durotech. It produces 148 brake horsepower, but when you're driving, just like maybe 170 brake horsepower in Japanese cars, and it got a very good performance when high speed. Many of my friends who bought this car when the new car get over 200 kilo-hours record on the highway. Certainly, please take the speed limited for your safety. This car was sold very well at very first, and later it got sales dropping. We have the 2.5 V6 engine presented in 2003, and we got a minor change at 2004 called Mondeo METROSTAR A+, and we got another minor change in 2005, but the sales keeps dropping. That's very pity. And at the fourth generation of Mondeo, the Taiwan Ford Liu-Ho couldn't fix so much. The only difference at exterior from the Taiwan version 4th generation Mondeo is only the tail lamps. The other are the same. So the sales didn't go well because people would like to buy the Japanese, those luxury, and they got a very good in equipment, and people don't care about the chassis in Taiwan actually. So it's very pity that we didn't sold very much 4th generation Mondeo. And at the 5th generation, the Mondeo turns to the import car, and certainly now there is no Mondeo except the Chinese Chang'an Ford. That means the latest Mondeo is for China mainland exclusive. That's very pity. Okay, and this car, this is my bad friend's car, and this car was bought by his family at very first, so we can say this is the one owner car, and it got a very good quality, and it got a very exquisite exterior, especially the headlamp and the front grille. It looks like brand new. Actually, it is not looks like only, it is brand new. My best friend find this part in the accessory shop. I'm so surprised because most of the MetroStar now got some problem at the headlamp. It couldn't see so looked so shiny at this moment, but this car got a very exquisite front the front headlamp and the front grille. Oh, that's very hard to see now. Just look like the car in the showroom, because I ever went into the showroom when this car was brand new car, and now I see this shiny headlamp with the shiny grille. Oh, let me just like a time machine back from 20 years ago. I'm so surprising. Okay, this is the video to introduce the Mondeo MetroStar in Taiwan. Hope you like this story, and hope we can see again with another interesting car. I'm Celsius. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.